Have you ever wanted to sit in on a whole professional studio photo shoot? Not just the highlights, but all the mistakes as well. Well, this video is for you. Here you'll see how I direct the model, how she is lit, and I'll give you lots of tips and tricks along the way as well. I've just cut the boring bits out of the video just to make it more interesting. You'll also see every photograph I take, the good, the bad, and the terrible. In fact, you'll see all 305 images straight out of the camera. You'll also see my favourite 40 edited images at the end, the ones that I deliver to the model. This is a fairly basic shoot. No particular theme or style. The purpose was to get some great images for Caileigh's portfolio and also to get some new shots for my socials. Caileigh brought along a few outfits and I've just chosen the backgrounds and lighting to suit them. I'll be using various off-camera strobes and flashes, some with modifiers. My exposure for most of these shots is ISO 200, 1/100th of a second at f8. Just quickly, I'm planning some question and answer videos in the future. So if you guys have got any burning questions, anything that you really want to know about my work or about photography in general, please put them in the comments below. Just put hashtag questions so that I know that they're questions from you. And I'll try and make up some videos in the future to answer all of those, because I'm sure not only you, but a lot of other viewers are interested in the answers to those questions. Thanks for that. Now on with this photo shoot. G'day, we're in the studio now. We're going to do a shoot with Caileigh. As I've mentioned in the previous lesson, we're going to be shooting various different types of flash in the studio. We're using strobes for most of the light that we're using, but you could do the same thing with your speed lights. It's just a different way of thinking. Where we're using a softbox, you could just use a strobe with an umbrella. Or you could bounce it off a wall or off a white card or something like that. You've seen videos that we've done that explain that sort of thing. Now, how we trigger these flashes is we use a little radio trigger. You've probably seen these before too. These are about $30 or so. The radio trigger fits on my hot shoe on my camera. When I press the shutter on my camera to take the shot, this sends a radio signal to my little speed light over here on the shelf. It fires into the air, and all of my strobes will fire at the same time because they all have optical slaves in them. They'll sense that flash going off and they all fire at the same time. Makes everything easy. We don't have to have leads and cables everywhere. Okay, so we're going to get stuck in. We're going to do a headshot of Caileigh first, a face shot, which means we're going to have that light coming directly from the front as much as possible. I've got these lights set up so that I've got a softbox either side and I'm shooting through the middle, which gives me very flattering frontal light. I've also got a reflector set up there just for a little bit of bounce light to come up into her face. So that's what we're going to start with. Okay, here we go. So what I want you to do is just look straight at me, Caileigh. Yeah, beautiful, like that. Yep, think of happy things. Wonderful, here we go. Just to do a test, just to see what we've got. And wait, I'm a little bit overexposed there. A couple of stops. So I'm just going to drop my light power down a little bit. And that will allow me to get a better image. Try it once again. Here we go. Okay. Wonderful. You're seeing all of my mistakes here today. So you'll notice in this shot that the colour is a little bit warm. It's because these softboxes are relatively old and the surface of the diffusion on the front has changed colour a little bit. I generally correct that a little bit later on. You'll see the corrected version here and the original version. You'll see that the original version's a little bit warm, but I can correct it quite easily in Photoshop. Okay, that looks great, Caileigh. So what we're going to do is just do a couple extras. Okay, same thing, just looking straight at the camera. Here we go. Beautiful, yeah. Just turn your face that way a little bit. Notice I used my hand to show Caileigh which way to turn. Yeah, great. Okay, terrific. Now we might turn your body around to the side there for me. Yep, turn your face back this way. Yep, great. If I have Caileigh looking straight at the camera, then she's going to get beautiful, even light on either side. Those people who are pretty cluey will realise that I'm shooting and I'm not telling Caileigh when I'm about to take the shot. I always tell my students, try to let your model know when you take the shot. I don't do it. I know I don't do it. I should do it, okay? So you guys keep on top of me and make sure that I tell Caileigh when I'm about to take the shot. I'm not a big fan of the 1, 2, 3, go thing. I'll just say, okay, shoot. And that way she doesn't have to sit there trying to look perfect for that 5 or 10 seconds it takes me to get the shot. Okay, here we go. I promise I'll do that now, Caileigh. Here we go. Okay, lovely. Just turn your face a little bit. Yep, okay. Great. Now the other way, onto that shoulder. Yep. Good. Yeah. Ah, perfect. This light, you can see how beautiful that light is. It's nice and frontal, directly under Caileigh's face, so it's a very flattering light. We don't need flattering light for Caileigh, but for any other people you might shoot, if I was shooting Robbie, we'd need to have really super large soft boxes as diffused as we possibly could. I've asked Caileigh to get changed so that we've got a different sort of outfit. We're going to do a few more headshots with the same sort of light. Then I'm going to modify it a little bit. I'm going to turn one off so that that light's a bit more directional from one side. Okay, lovely. So just maybe tilt your head to the side a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Great. Okay. It's a good idea to turn your camera on when you shoot. Okay, here we go. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, I didn't say it then, but that's okay. All right, here we go. Yes. Okay, good. Right. Turning face that way. Yep. Okay. Lovely. Focusing. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to turn this one. No, I'll turn this one off so that we've got that light coming across this way a little bit more. So this is the way that you'll turn your face. And just that little tilt, yeah? Okay. Great. Here we go. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Just look at the bottom of the light here for me, Caileigh. Yeah. Now turn your eyes up to me. Yeah. Good. Couple of horizontals. Okay. Yeah. Can you push that hair over the back so that we've got just your bare shoulders? Yeah. That's it. Lovely. Okay. Yep. Good. I'm not doing it again. Okay. Okay. Yes. Good. A bit more serious for me this time. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Fantastic. All right, that's great. Now what we're going to do is do some full-length shots of Caileigh. We're going to get rid of the lighting here. We're going to use a large softbox. We're going to get some full-length shots of her standing on that background. We're doing some full-length shots of... I keep forgetting your names. I do this with all the models, don't I? We're doing some full-length shots now of Caileigh, okay? One of the first things you need to remember, as you've seen in our previous videos, is to get down low. Shoot from about waist height or hip height, just so that your back of your camera is vertical and you're going to get a normal perspective. We don't make her too distorted by shooting from too high or too low, so this is the position I shoot in. You can get down on one knee if you've got good knees. I don't, so I've got my little trusty chair. Okay, perfect. That's it. That's a good point. If your model's standing and looking good, don't give her any instructions. Just say, stay there and shoot it. You'll often find that the way your model relaxes when you're talking to camera often is a nice pose that she just naturally falls into. Okay, that's great, Caileigh. Okay, here we go. Lovely. Just turn your face a little bit to the light. Yep, eyes to me. Yeah. Good. Now I just want you to look over my head, just where my fingers are here. Yep. It's a good idea to give your model somewhere to look. Don't just say look up or look over your head because you can't control that eye line. Okay, so now I want you to cross your feet over for me. Yep, that's it. Turn your shoulders away from me a little bit. That's it. Lovely. And turn your face back to this light a little. Okay, that's great. Here we go. This pose. Yep. Okay. Good. This pose I can get a full length shot. Okay. And then I can crop in 2 or 3/4 shot. Here we go. Okay. Lovely. All right. Now, just maybe feet apart a little bit. Weight on one foot. Just so the hips out the side. Yeah, that's good. Maybe put one hand up above your head. Yeah, that's good. Look at the bottom of the light, like you just did then. Yeah? Great. That's it. All right. Can you turn that hand over so that you're not showing the palm? Yeah, that's it. Good. Okay, great. Here we go. Yep. And one more. Terrific. Okay. Can we get your change, please, into the black dress? Thanks. We're lighting Caileigh with the large softbox, which means that we get relatively even light from her head down to her toes. But even if her feet are a little bit darker, that's not a major problem because we want to direct the viewer's eyes to her face and to her eyes. So a little bit brighter in the upper part of her body is not a major problem. We can also crop. When we're doing full length shots, we can crop in half length, full length, 3/4. You've seen other videos of ours about how to crop images when you're shooting full length shots, so you can have a look at those. Okay, perfect, just like that. Just look down at your watch, yeah? That's great. Okay, Caileigh's just checking the time and we're getting a great shot. Just turn your eyes up to me, Caileigh, here we go. Yeah, great. Maybe hands behind your bottom. Yeah, that's it, great, just like that. Turn that face towards the light, yep, okay. Generally speaking, I like to have people's faces towards that light so we get that nice frontal light on their face. Maybe turn your shoulders away from the light. Yep, and your face back to that shoulder. Yep, a bit further. Yeah, great. And looking at just above my head here. Good stuff. Yep, one more. Okay, so feet together and just push one knee across in front a little bit. Yeah, that's it. You might do the other knee if you can. Yeah, that's it. That's good. Okay. Yeah, just let your hands fall there. That looks great. Looking at me. Good, yeah. Let's do a little bit of a tilt frame. Okay, good. Turn that face that way a little bit. Yep. Okay, good. Another tip when you're doing a tilt frame is to try and tilt it so the model's looking upwards in the shot. Tends to look a little bit better that way. Okay, lovely. Keep those hands there. Yeah, like that. Chin down just a little bit, Caileigh. Yep, and eyes to me. Yeah. Great. Okay, now can you turn around fully to face that side? Yep, that's it. Just turn your waist so that your shoulders come around this way. Yep, and turn your face a little bit more. Yeah, good. Maybe up on the toe on this front foot. Yep, that's it. Good, yeah, that looks great. Okay. Oh, yep, and one more. Just move this front hand around your bottom a little bit more. No, the other one, yeah, that's it. Good. And the other hand, just sort of run it up through your hair. No, the other one, yeah. That's it. Keep that face turned around this way if you can. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Terrific. Okay. Great stuff. All right, that wasn't a photograph. I push the button sometimes when I stand up. Leaning your bottom against there, facing that way for me. Yep. Beautiful. Just turn those shoulders a little bit. Yeah, great. Okay, here we go. Can you get up on your toe on both feet? Yep, that's it. Good. Yeah. Okay, those shoulders round again. A bit further. Yeah, that's it. Eyes straight to me. Yeah. Terrific. Maybe pull your hair forward on that back shoulder. Yeah, that's it. Good. Yeah, keep the shoulders that way. Yeah, that's it. So you might forget, but I don't. And just rest that hand on the back of the chair. Yep, that's it. Try and keep your arms straight if you can. Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's good. And you notice that I make sure that there's a gap between Caileigh's arm and the small of her back to show that shape in her back. Looks beautiful. One more. Here we go. Yeah, lovely. Push the hair back over the back again. Yep. And I want you to look straight to the side this time. Yep, that's it. Shoulders around this way a little bit. Yep. But looking straight up that way. Yeah. That's it. Great. Just turn your head far enough so you can comfortably look at the camera. Yeah. That's it. Good stuff. Yeah. Okay. Now look straight up that way again. Yep. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Terrific. We just finished off with a bit of a profile shot and it looked amazing. The black dress against the white background really stands out. It looks nice and graphic and it's perfect for these sort of shots. Okay, we're going to sit you down on the floor now, so maybe a bit of a longer dress might be a good idea. So just pick whatever you like. We've got Caileigh sitting down now to do a few shots. I'm just going to do a couple of shots at the start looking down on her a bit from my height. Then I'm going to go back to the chair and shoot just above her eye level, just to see the difference that it makes. Okay, that's lovely. There's a little loop of hair on this side, so just straighten it out. Yep. Don't be afraid to mention to your model that there is a loop of hair somewhere or something's out of place, because she wants to get great shots the same as you do. So just mention it to her and she can fix it up. It's fine. Okay, lovely. Just turn that face around that way a little bit. Yeah. Tilt. Yep, nice to me. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Yes. A little bit more tilt to the side. Yep. Okay. Okay. A little bit more smile in the eyes. Yeah, lovely. Just think about those holidays. Ah, you're going on a holiday, aren't you? Yes, forgot about that. Okay. All right, lovely. So we're going to move you with your feet out. So maybe put your feet out this way, sitting to the side. Yeah, that's it. It's good. Just move around till you feel comfortable. Maybe uncover the boots. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. And stretch one foot out a little bit more. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now, because I'm working in a small studio here, I haven't got a lot of room on my white background. So I just need to make sure that Caileigh's back behind that white, just so I can extend it if I need to in Photoshop. Gives me those options. Okay, now just turn that face. Yep, because remember, we've still got our light up here, so we need to get that light nice onto your face. Okay, lovely. Yeah, good. Here we go. Maybe unfurl the scarf from your arm, just so we can see your whole arm there. Yep. Yeah. That's it. Great. Okay. Yep. Do a couple of vertical shots as well. Just pull that back off your eye here. Yeah, lovely. That's it. We want to be able to see Caileigh's eyes as much as we can. We don't want to cover them up. That looks terrific. Okay, so we might get you with that arm over the back, this arm over the back, yep, and turn your shoulders away from me. So a bit more like that. Yeah, that's it. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Great, yep. Good. Okay, yep. Maybe push this hair back off the shoulder at the front. Yeah, that's it. Good. And keep that hand up there as if you're just playing with that. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Great. Yeah. Okay, now drop the hand down. Yeah, good. That's it. Lovely. Now I do need to be careful in this position because Caileigh's hair is on her left-hand side, which is where my light's coming from. So it could be throwing a bit of a shadow on that eye. So I just need to make sure that hair's a little bit back from that eye so that we don't throw too much shadow across it. See, I talk to camera and you get to hear what I'm saying. Okay, that's great. All right. Yeah, beautiful. One more. Okay. Caileigh's changed her outfit, so we've changed the background and the lighting. We're lighting a little bit more radically this time. We've got light coming in from camera left. So we're going to get Caileigh facing that way. It's going to throw a bit more texture into this beautiful dress that she's got on with highlights and shadows across it. I've also got a speed light in directly behind Caileigh. She's almost touching it, just so to throw some light onto that background. Ideally, I'd like to have a bit more distance from that flash to the background, but we're limited with space, so we do what we can. Okay, lovely. So we need to get you to turn your face a little bit that way, Caileigh. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Just maybe looking at the corner of the room for me. Yeah, that's it. Good. Okay, lovely. One more. Yeah, okay, that's good. Just cross your feet over for me again. Yep, that's it. Maybe turn your shoulders this way and your face back to that shoulder. Yeah, great. That's it. Just look at that light. Yep. Okay, lovely. One more. Okay, just turn your eyes above my head where my fingers are here. Yeah, that's it. Terrific. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so now we're going to get you to just stand normally. We don't want you falling over for this. I want you just to swirl the skirt around a little bit while your face is facing over this way. Yeah, that's it. Okay, just a little bit more swirly. Yep, we're just going to capture it as we go. Looking at the camera for me. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Good. A bit more slow, sort of swirly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Keep going. Yep, it's better if you do it on this side so that we don't see what's underneath the skirt. Yep, that's it. Good. Yeah. Okay. Can you do a little bit of a spin without, maybe turn to face the curtains over there and then just do a sort of a half spin around this way. So take a step to the left, that way. Yep, no, the other way I was thinking. Can you turn the other way? Yeah, that's it, because I need that flashing behind your body. So yeah, just facing that and just do a little spin around this way. We'll just do a rehearsal one first. Yeah, can you do it the other way? Yeah. Yeah, that's it, that's good. But when you turn, keep your face going that way if you can, because I need to catch you when the face is over there. Okay. Hang on. Okay. When you're ready, yep, go. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. We'll do a couple of them to make sure we get a good one. Okay. When you're ready, go. Yep. A little bit soon. That was good. That was me, not you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Lovely. Except my flash didn't fire. Once again, I cut all that out of the edit. Yep, when you're ready, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, that's lovely. All right, good stuff. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put some light in behind you. So we're going to change backgrounds. So we keep the same dress on. We're going to change backgrounds and we're going to shoot over here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to backlight Caileigh. What I just did then was I lit the background, but I'm going to put a flash in behind her to light forwards because this dress is a little bit diaphanous, it's a little bit see-through, so it'll give us some nice light coming back from the back. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shot first to show Caileigh to make sure that she's fine with what we're doing, okay? Because that backlighting can show more than the model may think, so I'm going to show her what it looks like just so that she's fine with the shot. So you don't get to see it until she does. All right, so we're right to go. So if you can stand about here for me, Caileigh. I'm going to be back in here. So I want to do a little bit of backlight with Caileigh, as I just mentioned. So we've moved to a different section, a different wall of the studio. I should say a different wing of the studio, but it's not because we've just got a tiny little garage. And that allows me to get a bit further back, so that I can place Caileigh a little bit further forward from the background and the background light and the backlight, and I can get a bit further back to get a nice full length shot of her. Just do a test here, Caileigh. Okay, here we go. So, Sarah, can you have a look at that back flash and just tell me if it's firing? It'll probably blind you.
Yes, it's firing.
Yep, okay. So just need to turn it up a bit. Okay, turn that back flash up to full power to make sure we get some good rim lighting. Okay, just another test shot. Okay, yeah, that's good. Just a little fraction that way because we've got to hide that flashing behind you. Yeah, that's it. Okay, good. So if you put a bit of weight on next time, it will be easier for me because I can't put that in the video though. All right, so our light's coming from this side again. Maybe turn your shoulders away from me and your face back to this shoulder. Yeah, great. Okay, lovely. Eyes to me. Yep. That's good. Can we do some swirlies, please? Yeah. That's it. Great. Yeah. Maybe just hold it out to this side for me. Yeah. Bring it in. So, yep, that's it. Good. Okay. Just check that out. Yeah, that's good. You want to come have a look at a couple of these? I'll get it on the full screen. So we've got a bit of backlight coming in there, but not too much.
Oh wow, this is stunning.
Say a bit louder.
Stunning. Oh my gosh.
All right, great. So it's not all me, you know. You're contributing to this as well. And just on that point, okay, We all know from our past videos that the model is the most important person in the room. You need to make sure she's comfortable. You need to make sure that she's warm enough and you're not working it too hard. If your model's uncomfortable, then you're going to get crummy shots. So she is the most important person. Look after her. I also always say that in front of the model, just so that it goes well for me. Okay, lovely. Maybe hold this side out this time. Yeah, that's it. Maybe grab some of the other skirt and pull it across in front a little bit. Yeah, that's it. That's good. Lovely. Good. Yeah. Lovely. Just jiggle it around a little bit, maybe. Yep. Yeah, good. Okay. Yep. Now we're going to do a bit more of a big swirly. So one arm forward, one arm back. Now I can only shoot every 5 seconds or so because that back flash takes a little bit to charge up. So just do a couple of big swirlies and I'll try and time it at the right time. Okay. Yep. Ah, that's great. Just stay there. Yeah, that looks good. Yep. Get up on your toe on this front foot. Yep. That's it. When you're ready. Yes. Lovely. Yeah. Good. One more. Okay. Yeah. That looks amazing. Can we do a few more of those, please? Okay. When you're ready. Yep. Yep. Good. Yep. Once more. Yep. And a couple of bigger ones for me. Yeah. Okay, I shot too quickly. Do the big ones again. I'll just shoot a bit slower. Yep. Once again. Yep. Okay. Wonderful. All right. So come and have a look at these ones. Wrong button.
Oh, wow. I love the lighting.
Yeah. So you just got to experiment a bit with the lighting and play around with it and see. See, in this one, you moved across a bit too much and the light came through, but sometimes that can look good too.
It does.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Can we do the same sort of thing with the yellow dress,
Yes.
please? I'm replacing the speed light in the background with a strobe simply because it will recycle more quickly and I don't miss out on those couple of shots while Caileigh's fluffing her dress around. So this will mean I can shoot pretty consistently at maybe half a second between shots and I don't miss so many shots. But the speed light would work fine, you just have to be a little bit more careful with giving it a bit of time to recycle. So this is a mains powered flash. So I've got a lead coming out in the background. I'll just need to Photoshop that out later on. And also the main extension leads coming down. So I've got Sarah, who's my assistant, well trained in holding leads out of shots. So she's standing there holding that lead out of the way. Okay, just a little bit, yeah, that's it. Wonderful. Okay, when you're ready, a bit of swirly, yep. Good. Yes, great. Just looking over at this big light. Yep. Good. Okay. Lovely. Maybe turn a little bit towards the light. Yep, that's it. And turn your shoulders away. No, your shoulder. Yeah, that's it. And turn your face back to this light. Yep, that's it. Okay, just stand there. Great. Yeah. Okay, just hold it out to the side with one hand. Yeah. Good. Eyes to me. Yep. Okay. Terrific. Yeah, that's good. That's not showing anything, it's just showing the dress through it. So that looks cool. All right, so maybe turn right around to the side to face that way. Yeah, that's it. Back a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Good. Can you see that light on me, can you? Yeah, all right, that's good. Okay, and just hold it out the back, this one. Yeah, looking at the bottom of that light. Yep. Good. Just up on the toe on the foot closest to me. Yeah, that's it. Great, yeah. Turn your eyes out above my head here. Yep. That's great. Okay. All right, terrific. Thank you, Caileigh, that looks good. One other thing we might do is we might put a fan on you. Caileigh's had half an hour's experience now this time, so I mean I've shot with Caileigh lots of times before, but We're going to put a leaf blower on her now. I told her a fan, but we're actually going to use a leaf blower just to blow the dress and her hair around a little bit, just for a little bit more excitement in the shot. Okay? And start off with it on her feet because it might be a bit too hard on her. Just give it a go now and just press your nose. Does that feel okay? Yeah? Okay. So I want just sort of up and down a little bit to blow her hair a bit and her dress. And you can just keep fixing up your hair as we go through. We're right with that, we're right with that. Need a camera, here we go. I apologise for you viewers at home because this is going to be really noisy. So I'm going to cut the audio down so that you don't have to put up with the horrible screeching of, not Robbie, but the leaf blower. Okay? Here we go. Okay. Yep. Good. Maybe hold the dress out. Yep. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Maybe swirl it around a little bit. Yep. Looking at the light. Yep. Okay. Give it a rest. Good. Is that okay? All right, I'll just review some of these. The dress isn't blowing as much as I thought, probably because it's a bit heavy.
At the bottom of the dress to try and get more in the dress.
Yeah, we don't need a lot on her hair to make it look windblown.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe more on the dress, yeah. Yeah, I might catch it. We don't need a lot, we just need a little bit of sort of to make it look as if it's blowing in the wind, yeah. And you keep looking at just at the bottom of the light here, this light, yep, that one, yep. 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 Hold out a bit more, Caileigh. Yeah. Squiggle it. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Look out over my head. Okay. Still want to try a few more, is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Yep, it's not irritating you too much? No? Yeah, if you want to take it off, it's okay, whatever you think. Yeah. My wife upstairs will be wondering what's going on. Just a little bit that way. Yeah, that's it. It's good. Okay, so maybe one hand on your dress like that, just swirling it around this side. Yeah, because that's the side that's going to catch the fan, and the other hand you can just use to try and keep your hair out of your face. Okay. All right, we're ready to go. Yeah. Put that hand up in your hair. Yep. Yep. The hand. Yeah. Good. Yep. Okay. Just stop. Fix up the dress. Do you want a clip on the back of it? We've got a clip to pull it in tighter. Is that going to work? It won't be in the shot if it's in the clip. Yeah, can you do it for us, Sarah? Okay, yeah? Yep. Yes. The other hand too, yeah? Both at once? Yep. Look at the light. Yes. What you do that? Swirly round. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. I think we've got some nice ones. You want to have a look?
Oh, wow. It's like sunset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of really nice ones in there. We don't really need any more than 2 or 3.
Oh, I like that one.
Okay, we're just going to finish off with this other outfit that Caileigh's got. Hope you've learned a little bit from what we did today. We're going to be doing more of these styles of shoots in the future, hopefully with Caileigh and some other models. So keep tuned. I'll put a playlist up sometime soon. People have been telling me to do a playlist. I'll also put some links in the description, not of this video, but in future videos when I learn how to do that. Just forward a little bit more, Caileigh. Yeah, okay, that's good. So maybe those feet together, knees across. Yeah, that's it. That's good. Just turn your face a little bit towards the light. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Here we go. Yeah. Good. Yeah. What if you hold your hair up or play around with your hair so you move it around a little bit? Yeah, that's it. But we still need to keep that face here. But I want to expose your face more rather than less. Yeah, can you grab a bit of the hair and maybe pull it around the back or something? Yeah, things like that. Yeah, great. That's it. Terrific. Good. Stay there. Just turn that face a little bit. Yeah. Maybe push that foot out to the side a little bit. Yep. Yeah. That's good. We should have some music for you to do this too. Sarah can sing, apparently.
No.
Yeah, great. Maybe just move around a little bit and I'll just do some shots as you go. Yeah. I don't like leaving it up to the model and putting pressure on her to do that stuff, but you're pretty good at this. Yeah. I knew I'd get a smile when I said that. Yeah. Lovely. Well, if you turn around a little bit to face the curtains that for me and look at me back over your shoulder a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Good. Yeah. Up on your toe on this front foot. Yep. Good. Yeah. Okay, great. All right. Now we're going to stay there. That looks great. So you posed nicely for Robbie. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Love that. Can we put the fan on you again? Is that okay? You okay to do that, Sarah?
Yeah.
Please?
Where do you want it coming from?
From that side.
Yeah, just under where the light
Yeah,
is.
just under the light. Yeah, that would be good. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Play with your hair a little bit. Yeah. Good. Look at the light for me. Yep. Good. Yep. Good. Good. So look at that hair in the front. Yeah. Okay. Couple more. Just blow the skirt a little bit. She's got pants on underneath it. Just blow the skirt a little bit around if you can, as well as the hair, yeah? Just a little bit across here. Yep. Good. Okay.
Trying to get anything.
You remind me in those shots of Jean Shrimpton. Have you heard of Jean Shrimpton?
I think so.
She was a big fashion model in the 60s. I love those 60s sort of fashion shots, David Bailey and Twiggy and all that sort of stuff. It looks just like that. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's it, guys. That's a wrap. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
All done.
Okay,
Okay, hang on. You ready, Rob?
Yeah.
Yep. It doesn't work as well with my hair, but it worked well with Caileigh. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you learned a little bit. I'll see you in the next video. Now here are my favourite images from this photo shoot. I've edited them in the way that I would normally do to deliver them to the model or to the client. So have a look through these, see what you think.
these words. Oh, so many times. I'm thinking you knew better than the other guys, riding on backbiting and get away with lies. No matter what it takes, always gonna cry. The only thing that matters is you get what you desire. But I know for sure the day will come when you first realize what you have done, and you finally get your debt repaid, and revenge is served on a cold plate. You hear the roll of this shutdown when the world will stop without a sound, and the moment you will cry for help, then we only think about ourselves. Oh yeah. The first time that I met you, I thought it looked so sweet. I showed around for the hills